everyone, and welcome to Angel's Peaceful Garden. Today, we're going to be preparing for a freeze that's coming this weekend. I am growing in growing zone 8B and the DFW area. So it's going to be getting down to like 10 degrees on the weekend, and I want to get the garden ready for that. It was not supposed to be this cold, but you know, I'm going to look at it as a way to get ready for spring. So I am going to be moving some of the pots inside that I want to save, and the things that I can harvest, I'm going to harvest those. And then I am going to be moving some of the smaller things that I had just transplanted out for like some succession planting into some other pots inside the greenhouse, just so that I can maybe not have to restart those things. That would be wonderful. But I don't want to just keep having to cover and uncover and everything outside the greenhouse, or I want to reduce the amount of things that I have to do that with outside the greenhouse. So I do have a large tarp that I can put on as a second covering on top of the greenhouse as well. So that will be something that I am going to be working on today. And then also I want to do some seed starting. I'm not sure if I'll do that in this video or not, but I definitely will be doing the harvesting in this video as well. So stay tuned, stay with me as I try to get this cleaned out, because first I got to clean this space out so that I can move some things in here. So I'm going to be moving things around. If you would like to stay with me and enjoy me cleaning out my greenhouse and getting ready, then here we go. All right, I'm gonna move this down so that y'all can see a little bit more of the space, and I'm gonna get started. Let's see. So any of the pots that I don't need, I'm going to sit outside for right now. I can take them either in the house or put them behind the greenhouse. All right. Okay. I'm gonna move y'all because this is kind of in the way. It's a little bit better. All right, I'm back. I think this is going to work a little bit better. That way y'all can see what's coming out. You know what? This is going to help me clean up for spring, because I got stuff I don't even need. I can just throw in the trash. Got this from Lowe's. It was just sitting to the side, and I thought I could put starts in here, but this is not really wide enough. Or is it? Let me check before I toss it away. Oh, okay. I have a lot this size, so these right here fit in this. So this is actually pretty useful. I'm going to keep that because I'm going to be putting, when I up pot, I'm going to use these old pots that I saved from getting nursery starts. So I'm just going to spray it down with the hose. Okay. I'm going to keep that. And I think the round ones will fit in there. I don't know why I kept these things, and I didn't even know if they could work or not, but yep, that fits perfect, so I'm gonna keep that too. And I don't know what can fit in there. These fit in there pretty good. They do, but I can also, so I think maybe that one might be able to be tossed. I'll keep it for now because I do have the red Solo cups and they might be able to work in this. This is a little bit taller than those white ones I used last year. Okay. I don't think I need this one. I don't know what I thought I was going to use it for. I think that's going to be trash. See, something made it into the trash. I just hate to rebuy stuff, y'all. So if I can find some way to use something, that's why I keep all this stuff. Okay. So here we go. I'm gonna go start getting some of the cabbage. I'm going to move some of these smaller plants so that I don't knock them over, and they'll just live back here for a couple of days. And I'll put you over here. Y'all, are y'all going through this same thing, or y'all just letting it die? I don't know if everybody else is doing this, but my husband is like, are you really just gonna keep uncovering and covering and doing this all for the next 2 months until it warms up? And I am enjoying myself though, so I'm still enjoying it. It's something. Keep me busy. A little bit of exercise ain't never hurt nobody. I think I'll put this over here. I can put maybe another one over there too. y'all. I got those 5-gallon pots, and I really am glad I got those because I was only growing in like 20-gallon pots, and it take a lot of dirt to fill those up. Number one, number two, they're really heavy. So I'm glad that I got those. I got like, I think I got a 10-pack from Temu, or maybe it was a 5-pack. I think it was a 5-pack. Should I put this up here too? I think I need those flowers. And put those there. And yep, that can fit. Right there. So, cabbages may be living right there for a minute. Okay. Now, I'm going to get the bok choy. This is a workout. I'm gonna put this bok choy down over here. Right. I'll put that up there because I'm probably gonna repot that stuff in that one. So what I decided to do, like I told y'all before, or I don't know if I told y'all, so I'm gonna tell y'all again. I started some stuff, succession planting some stuff, and it's very, very tiny. So I am probably gonna repot it in this Dollar Tree planter. And while I'm talking about it, this planter right here, let me tell y'all. So I live in a city, but I work in another city. So I went to the one in my city, and this planter is $3 at Dollar Tree. I went to the one in another city, and I thought I'd pick up another one. It was $5. It's only $2, but okay, I'm going back to the one in my city because these are really sturdy. This is a really good size, sturdy, and I think I'm gonna do leeks in it when I put my leeks. So that I can keep them separate, either that or a root vegetable, because I think I'm wasting my pots by putting root vegetables in those pots. I think I can do them in something. This is deep enough, and I can do like beets and I got a giant radish. That's what I'm gonna do. I got a giant radish that I want to plant for spring, and I think I'm gonna do them in here. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so any more pots? Yep. So this one right here, y'all, this already got frost damage on it. So definitely want to bring this one in. And I think that's about it for right now, y'all. But yeah, so you can't see it because it's not on camera. I got a bunch of stuff right here that I'm gonna move to underneath a planter over there, and get it all cleaned up and get ready for this frost. I'm not scared. It just, you know, it's a lot of work that I put into the things that I have going right now. So the things that I do want to keep safe, I hope they'll be fine. I hope. Y'all, I'm a beginner gardener, so don't worry about me freaking out. Y'all can put that in the comments about your experiences with losing stuff with freezes and frosts and everything. But yeah, so when y'all see me next, I am going to move the camera and we're going to start harvesting. All right, these are the collard greens. As you can see, there's some leaves that are ready, so I'm gonna try to get in here and get some. Let's see. Let's see what else we got. Whew, that was a brutal cut. Last time we did a pot of greens, it was so good. We don't eat greens that much. Well, we don't eat them really hardly at all. Prior to this garden, we're trying to get healthier. And that's what we got so far. And so my husband saw a recipe online and it had smoked turkey in it, and onions and a lot of seasonings and stuff. Oh, it was so good. And I was like, okay, I think collards might be the best thing that we've gotten so far out of the garden. So it is in the running. Okay. I think I'll take off a little bit more. Okay. I'll bring this one a little bit further. I am really wanting to take off as much as I can so that we don't have any problem. Oh, and while I'm right here, let me show y'all. I consolidated my pallets so that these pots right here don't have anything in it, so I don't have to cover that at all. This one's going to be covered. That one has nothing on it now, and I'll cover that bed down there, but there's nothing in that pot. I also, where we're going to be going up to do the turnips in a bit, that area will be covered as well. But as far as consolidating things, I think we are doing pretty good. All right, this is also collard greens, and this is the first time harvesting off of this one, but it did take damage the last time, so the last frost we had, so I don't want to chance that again. This one seemed to be growing, even though it's in a raised bed, it seemed to be growing smaller than the others in the pots. So I'm not sure why that was, but hopefully all of these will continue to grow and won't be completely killed off by this frost. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave that the rest of the way. As you can see, this bed only has a cabbage left, a cauliflower, which I'm gonna pull that out because some worms or something got inside it, so the head looks all brown. I don't know, but it doesn't look good, so that one is going to get pulled out. I won't do it on camera though. That is mustard greens and some more Miss America mustard greens right here. I think I'll go ahead and take this out too, because I was going to take it anyway. We may as well see what this little bit tastes like, but it wasn't growing any more than this anyway. So you see, it's been about this size for weeks. And I know it's been cold, but still. All right, so we got quite a bit in the basket already. All right, I'm gonna go up here to the turnips. Now y'all see all my frost and bricks and everything. I am ready, honey. Ready. And once we cover this stuff up, it's gonna stay covered up because I'm not coming out here. It's gonna stay covered up for at least a week. All right, so here is the turnips. Oh wow, I didn't expect the root to feel like that. That is my first ever turnip. Let's see if I can get a better shot of that. Oh, that is nice. All right, so that's one. That's two. This one is the smallest one. Three. It wasn't even starting to get round yet. That one definitely wasn't ready. All right, let's see. That's four. And this is the biggest one that we have right here. Ooh. There's a lot of dirt on there. Definitely gonna be taking these to the hose pipe before I take them in. Look at that. That is beautiful. All right, so harvest basket. All right, let's make it over to the cabbage. Okay, so on this cabbage, y'all, I was probably gonna pull this anyway because I already succession planted some more and it doesn't seem to be heading. I Think it's because it was in the shade, and this area over here in the back of my garden does not get that much sun this time of year. It does during the spring, but I didn't know that because this is my first time planting a fall winter garden. So we're just going to go ahead and harvest them and try to eat the outer leaves on this. But see how big these leaves are, and they look, there was some pest damage, but most of the leaves look pretty good, and I think this will be good eating. So we're gonna pull these whole plants out. Let me see if I can get underneath here. Ooh. Okay, y'all, I decided to try to get over here and do this with both hands because it was a little bit rough, and I don't want to take all this dirt out of my bed. So I want to try to get as much out as I can. What are y'all harvesting right now, if you're in Texas, out of your garden before this freeze? And like I said, as I'm taking stuff out, I'm trying not to, I'm not going to replant anything until spring. So now I can plan what I'm going to do over here. All right. That one doesn't look too good. All right. This harvest basket is pretty full, so here we go. I hope y'all can see this basket. Okay, so now we've made it to the greenhouse, and what I'm going to be doing is showing you everything that I put in here off camera and where this stuff is going to live for right now, and then we'll finish up the harvest. All right, we've made it back into the greenhouse, and this is everything that I put in here off camera, so that I don't have anything outside that I need to cover or worry about or run around about. So I did tell y'all that I succession planted some very tiny plants that probably shouldn't have been outside anyway, and I had some beets out there, which is what this is, that probably won't make it, so I just moved them because they're small enough to still move. This is top bunch collards, and these are the Dollar Tree planters. I had some empty ones, so I just went ahead and used those, and they'll probably stay in there. I want to see how the collards are doing there anyway. We also have in these, I have cauliflower and broccoli rabe, and you see they are very tiny. They should not have been out in the containers out there anyway. These bok choy I never moved, and I planted all this on the same day, so December 14th. So now I have to remember, if you get down to December and I'm planting again, I need to keep them in small pots and keep them in the greenhouse. So that'll be the plan for next year. Also, I never moved these out either. These are some Marvel of 4 season. Yeah, Marvel of 4 season lettuce. And I do have some more space in the Dollar Tree planters, those down there that are empty. I'm gonna move those there. So the only things I have to harvest out of here is gonna be this lettuce right here. So let me see if I can go ahead and get some of this. I did harvest quite a bit recently because we had taco salad. But I'm going to try to get all the way down. All the way down. No big leaves left. Because I don't want to be going, oh, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. It was so pretty. And food not supposed to be just to look at. We growing it so we can eat it. So I'm gonna take everything off of here. Oh, hold on. There we go. My son had asked me to get some lettuce at the store yesterday, but I knew I was going to be doing this, so I said, you know what? I got lettuce I can get at the house. Boop. And I know last time I harvested off this, it was back the next week. So hopefully it will be able to withstand this cold in here. And I won't have to replant too much. I do know that what I know from doing this a while back, I had just cut it off the top, and y'all probably wondering why I'm doing it like this. But I don't like the way it looked when it grow back, and it's not like all like it's a rough cut at the top. I don't like that. So normally I just take these leaves off like this. These yellow ones I'm just tossing to the side. I'm not putting them in my bucket, if you was wondering. All right. This one is Butterhead Austral. This one was Romaine. This one Butter Crunch. And this one is Butterhead Austral. This is the first time I had a harvest where I had to do use two baskets, two harvest baskets, so that's a milestone. I was telling my husband because he was saying something, and I said, you know what, if I don't think highly of myself or have faith that I can do something, who else will? So self-esteem is esteem of yourself, as Cat Williams said. He didn't say it like that, but y'all know what he said. But I'm not gonna say that here. Not here, not today. And y'all tell me if there is something I can do better to shoot better, because y'all know I am a beginner gardener and beginner YouTube creator, so I will take suggestions. I will take any suggestions. If there's something that you want to see that I'm not doing, please let me know. Okay, so there's that one. This one is the same type of lettuce. Somebody might be like, she may as well pull these out after this, but it's gonna grow back. They're gonna be bald-headed for a minute, but it'll grow back. Okay, that's it for this time. I hope to see you back soon. I hope you'll come back and see me here on Angel's Peaceful Garden. And until next time I see you, may the good Lord take a liking to you.